This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, this is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joe, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Moore. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose. Fourth down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the... Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Punt quickly. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll run it to the left. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Here comes the rush. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. Has Huck, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And with the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Cross. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. There's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short gain there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This quarterback better calm down and calm down in a hurry. He is making ill-advised throws and turning the football over far too often. Back-to-back series now with an interception. He's got to get something that is safer and easier to complete. This offensive coordinator better help him out because he is not seeing the field very well.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
Well, deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
You have to protect the football as a quarterback. This is not going well. Pick on the last drive. Comes out on this series. The ball is right back in harm's way. He's got an obligation to his team to not put the ball in harm's way. This has got to change immediately.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down.
Got an opening here. Breaks. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
Caught behind the line. It's West. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, but a nice play moves the ball to the 45.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Moore. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's
another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That ball is forced over the middle. Against this zone defense, you've got to understand as a quarterback that all the eyes are on you, and they're going to converge. And if you don't manipulate them with your eyes, they will be there when the ball arrives. This ball is forced over the middle, and it's picked off.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hill. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
As a defense, you have to expect that the offense will be aggressive right out of a turnover. They get the football. They want to take a shot down the field. This defense has got to be more aware of the situations going on in this game.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Moore. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short and plenty of options for the offense. They'll hand it off. That picks up a 1st down. Spotted at the 39.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. It's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That ball snagged for a completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's a short completion to the running back, but because he was accurate, he's able to get yards after the catch. It's a big play for the offense, easy execution for the quarterback.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down.
Booster, booster!
Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. The game moves the ball to a 34.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Touchdown, Ducks! A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Cross. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive gain for this offense.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pressure's on. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. On the ground, it's Jackson. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I really love this play call. Going with the option on third down. The quarterback just has to be decisive. He makes the pitch, and it's an easy first down. Really good job by this quarterback.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
To the air, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
Oh, they got him for a sack on third down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. The play clock down at 5. We're going to get a timeout call here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
The shotgun handoff here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Back in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down and really take some clock.
Touchdown, Oregon. They continue to roll up the score.
What a performance from this group today. I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in a semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Catch made on the out route. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, and now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over. Chris, you can tell this defense is expecting the run here, expecting the offense to train the clock with the lead in the fourth quarter, but the offense is having none of that. Continuing to be aggressive and executing the passing game down the field. That's a big play there.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Leaning on the run game here late. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
QB keeper all the way. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Backed up at their own 6-yard line. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, this winds up a safety.
What a terrible feeling that must be for a quarterback. That defensive tackle was in his lap right away. That pass rush collapsed right down the middle into his lap, right in the end zone, and that's a safety. What a great rush by that tackle.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joel, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they want to do. This offense is in full rhythm. They're being physical at the line of scrimmage. They're doing a great job at quarterback, making good decisions. They can do whatever they want, and right now they're building up a huge lead.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. It's a 1st and 10 play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. It's exactly what they're doing here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national